Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're taking you on a journey, really getting into a city that's just bursting with life, but also, complex history. Durban, South Africa.
Mm.
And what's really unique here is our source material. It's all personal travel notes, firsthand observations. So you get this really unfiltered, on-the-ground feel.
Yeah, that personal touch makes a difference.
Absolutely. So our mission is, well, to dig into those notes and uncover Durban's identity, all its different sides. We're talking food, history, that amazing coastline, and maybe most importantly, some really profound insights from a local guide we met.
And Durban is such a great example for this kind of exploration. It's a city absolutely in transition. You get this rich mix of culture, history, and very modern life all tangled together.
Exactly.
And like you said, those personal stories, those little moments, they often reveal much deeper truths about a place than, a standard travel guide ever could. You really feel the pulse of it.
Okay, so let's unpack this trip to Durban. We'll start right from the beginning, the arrival.
Really good.
So the journey to Durban, it started after a final breakfast out at Zulanyala. It was about a 3-hour drive.
Okay.
Just one quick, maybe 15-minute stop on the way. And the weather, it was kind of up and down, rain on, rain off.
Right.
Which actually led to this brilliant moment. Our kid, just looking out the window during a downpour, deadpans. Well, I guess we caught the rains down in Africa.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Kids say the best things.
Totally. But then, almost like magic, the second we actually arrived in Durban, the clouds just parted. Beautiful sunshine. We even got to check into the hotel super early.
Wow.
It felt like such a warm welcome, It really set a positive vibe right away.
That immediate shift is fascinating, isn't it? From a rainy drive to this bright welcome. It almost mirrors Durban itself.
How so?
Well, Durban often acts as this sort of transition city.
Mm-hmm.
People come from safari, from the bush, and then shift into this urban coastal environment. That quick change you experienced, it kind of reflects that jump between different types of South African experiences.
That's a great point. And speaking of jumping in, we literally dropped our bags and headed straight out to explore. And we immediately found this amazing little place
Oh, yeah. Right.
right across the street from our hotel called Park Cafe. And seriously, let me tell you, the food, the service, everything was just fantastic.
Nice. First impressions count, right?
They really do. It instantly became one of our absolute favorite spots from the whole trip. That first lunch, we just went for it with tapas.
Tapas are always good. What did you have?
Oh, let's see. Pork belly bail buns, beef filet bail buns, amazing.
Yeah.
Some calamari, really fresh. And then klipspringer.
Klipspringer. What's that?
It's a kind of, well, like a small antelope found in rocky areas. It was prepared maybe like small vials. Delicious, though. Totally new to me.
Wow. Okay. Adventurous.
Yeah. And some cauliflower bites, too. Everything was just, perfectly done.
That sounds incredible. And finding a place like that straight off the bat,
Yeah.
what does that tell you about a city's food scene, do you think?
Well, for me, it signals quality and maybe a certain pride in hospitality. Food is such a direct line into the culture, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's often the first and maybe the most enjoyable way you connect with a new place. And you found out later about a Gordon Ramsay connection, right?
Yes. That was wild. We'll get to that bit later when we talk about the market. But yeah, it connects back here. It just shows the quality is, recognized.
For sure. It says a lot about the local standard when it reaches that kind of international level, even in unexpected places. Okay, so after this amazing lunch.
After lunch, we met up with our guide to properly start the city tour. First stop, the Moses Mapida Stadium. The one built for the 2010 World Cup.
Ah, yes. Iconic.
And for me, I watched that World Cup so intensely on TV. So standing there, thinking about the Germany versus Spain game that happened right on that pitch,
Yeah.
it was kind of surreal, a real buzz.
I can imagine. It
Yep.
connects you right back to that global moment. And those stadiums, especially that one, they became symbols, didn't they?
Symbols of what, exactly?
Well, symbols of South Africa stepping onto the world stage after, years of isolation. Hosting the World Cup was huge. It showed the country's capability, its infrastructure. It was a massive boost for national pride, more than just a sports venue.
That makes sense. It definitely felt significant being there. Okay, so from the stadium, we headed downtown.
Right into the heart of it.
Yeah, specifically to Victoria Market Street. This is near the Muthi Quarter.
Ah, the traditional medicine market. Fascinating place.
It really is. You've got all these stores sort of built around it, and there's even a mosque right inside. Shows the mix of cultures.
Definitely.
Our guide was pretty upfront, though. He said, maybe not the safest area outside the market itself, but inside, perfectly fine.
That's often the case in bustling market areas.
Yeah, and people were, well, a bit pushy trying to sell you things, but honestly, it just felt like part of the authentic experience. You kind of expect that.
True. Did you buy anything?
I did. I got this amazing green spice mix, supposed to be great for meats, and a masala blend for curry. Can't wait to try them.
Sounds delicious.
And here's where the Gordon Ramsay thing comes in. The lady we bought the spices from, turns out she's a co-owner, and she was actually featured on his show, Uncharted.
No way.
Really? Yes. We found out later it was such an aha moment, like, wow, we bought spices from someone on TV. It just underlined how authentic that market felt.
That's brilliant. It connects that local, traditional market scene directly to this, well, global recognition. Amazing.
Yeah, so after the market, the tour continued. We drove down towards the harbor, went past the Royal Yacht Club. It looked very grand. Then into downtown proper, saw the old City Hall, which dates back to the mid-1800s, and then the new City Hall from 1910.
And the architecture there, it's quite striking, isn't it? Particularly those civic buildings.
It is very colonial looking.
Exactly. It's almost like looking at old photos of ministry buildings in India or other parts of the former British Empire.
Yeah.
That visual layer of history is so present. It's not just buildings.
Right.
It's a tangible reminder of that colonial past and how it literally shaped the city's structure. You see those imprints everywhere, architecturally and, well, societally too.
Yeah.
It's key to understanding Durban's development.
Definitely food for thought. Okay, so leaving those historical buildings behind, the tour shifted focus a bit. We drove past the Nelson Mandela Cruise Terminal, very modern.
Showing its connection to the present global travel.
Exactly. And then we went up to the highest viewpoint overlooking the whole city.
Ah, the panoramic view.
Yeah.
Always a must.
Oh, it was stunning. You could see everything, the city sprawling out, the ocean,
Yeah.
just breathtaking. Then we drove back down along the coast. Super scenic drive.
Nice.
Ended up at the old lighthouse on Ulanga Rocks. The whole area there is just so pretty. And that was actually my first time ever seeing the Indian Ocean.
Oh, wow. Your first time, that's a special moment.
It really was, just looking out at that vast expanse of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, memorable.
It connects you, doesn't it, to this huge maritime history. Durban's identity is so tied to being a port city, a gateway. Seeing that ocean brings it home.
Absolutely. But, beyond the sights and the history, maybe the most impactful part of the tour was a conversation we had with our guide.
Oh, what about?
Well, he got very candid, really opened up about some of the social challenges Durban is facing, things like significant drug problems and issues with homelessness.
Right. Those are complex issues in many cities, especially those undergoing transitions.
He even showed us these resource tents the government has set up, trying to help, but he expressed this real sense of frustration. Like the city is just overwhelmed by the sheer number of people needing help, constantly arriving, resources stretched thin.
That's a tough reality. It highlights the ongoing struggles. Did he connect it to the country's history at all?
He absolutely did. He talked quite a bit about how apartheid, even though it's officially over, still deeply affects how Black and colored South Africans view their own country, their opportunities, their place in it.
That's a crucial point. The legacy of apartheid isn't just historical footnotes. It has tangible present-day consequences. You see it in socioeconomic disparities, access.
Yes, exactly. He mentioned things like land ownership, education, jobs, these deep structural issues that linger.
It's that long shadow of history.
He even brought up a specific policy, something the president initiated, a new move, he called it, about making national parks more accessible, more affordable for all South Africans.
Trying to counteract that historical exclusion.
Right. And also how city taxes are now being structured, trying to fund programs that directly tackle those inherited inequalities. It's this ongoing effort to, rebalance things.
It's a constant process, isn't it? Addressing the past while trying to build a more equitable future. It raises that question, though, from his perspective on the ground. How effective does that healing process feel? Is it moving forward, or are the hurdles just immense?
That's a really good question. From what he was saying, it sounds like, progress is happening, yes, but it's slow, painfully slow sometimes.
Understandable.
The scale of the problems, the historical weight, plus new pressures like urbanization, it means that even with government efforts, the change isn't always felt immediately or evenly. It's definitely not a closed chapter.
No, far from it. It's a living, evolving situation.
But what really struck me, what was really powerful, was why he became a tour guide.
Okay.
He said he did it specifically to help Black South Africans see and understand what they do have access to now, to help them reclaim their heritage, explore their own country, see the opportunities. He literally called it the next phase of rebuilding after apartheid.
Wow. That's incredibly powerful, using his work as a tool for empowerment and reconnection.
Exactly.
It really speaks to the importance of individual action, doesn't it? Local initiatives, people taking ownership within their communities to try and bridge those gaps left by history.
Yeah.
It shows how tourism, when it's done thoughtfully with guides like him, can be more than just sightseeing. It can foster real understanding, maybe even contribute to positive change.
Totally agree. It was a very thought-provoking conversation after seeing all the sights. So after that full day, we needed dinner.
Naturally. Back to Park Cafe.
Well, we actually decided to try somewhere different first, a place called Circus Circus.
Okay. How was that?
Honestly, a bit of a letdown. I had lamb chops, and I just really didn't like them. Someone else got a spicy chicken curry that, well, wasn't spicy at all. Just, right.
Oh, that's disappointing after such a good lunch experience earlier.
It was. We were pretty bummed, so you know what we did.
Let me guess. Back to Park Cafe.
You got it. We walked straight back over there, and guess what?
It was wonderful again.
Absolutely wonderful. We shared beef short ribs this time, so tender. More grilled calamari because it was so good. Some butternut squash with feta. Amazing.
Sounds good.
And dessert? Oh, the malva pudding was incredible. Like, truly memorable.
Yeah.
And cheesecake, too. We even tried a different South African white wine, a blend, and it was delicious.
See? Sometimes you just have to stick with what you know works. Park Cafe clearly earned its favorite status.
It really did. Twice in one day. And both times just perfect. It was the perfect end to a day full of contrasts.
So as we kind of wrap up this deep dive into Durban, it really emerges as this city of, well, fascinating contrast, doesn't it?
Definitely. You've got the beautiful coastline, the modern bits, like the stadium and cruise terminal.
Right. Alongside that deep, sometimes difficult history, the colonial architecture, the market vibes.
And then these amazing culinary surprises, like Park Cafe, sitting right alongside the very real social challenges the guide talked about.
Yeah.
It really shows how even a fairly short visit, especially if you listen to local voices, can give you such a rich sense of a place, a nation's whole ongoing story.
And that's really the key takeaway for you listening. Think about how travel, especially when you connect with local people, local guides, can unlock a much deeper, more nuanced understanding. It takes you beyond the glossy brochures, you know. You start to feel the real pulse of a place, its spirit, its challenges, its energy. It turns travel into something more meaningful.
So true. So maybe the final thought to leave you with is this. Reflecting on Durban, this mix of beauty, history, food, and struggle, what does it reveal to you about how a nation, any nation really, keeps defining itself, keeps rebuilding its future day by day?
That continuous process.
That's it.
It's something we can all learn from wherever we are.